Welcome to the video. In this lecture, I'll guide you through the theory, some coding prompts and structures, practice problems, and teach you how to solve those problems in Python. If you are a complete beginner in Python or data analysis, you can practice coding without downloading any software at online-python.com, and so this lecture will be perfect for you. Stay till the end because if you are serious, you will start writing some basic codes related to today's topic within 10 minutes, even as a complete beginner, and that's a promise. You can make Python so any word or sentence you want by putting it inside the parentheses after the print. For example, print and inside the double quotes, welcome to the course, I am your instructor Gunjan. This tells Python to show welcome to the course, I am your instructor Gunjan on the screen when you run your program. Note, I use the double quotes inside the parentheses or these brackets to display the strings or words. Whatever I put inside these double quotes, that thing will be printed on the display or console. I want you to follow me and do this first exercise. I want you to write the print command, and without any space, I want you to write your name with the print command. Note that while executing this command, make sure the character P of print and in fact all the commands should be in lowercase. Otherwise, you will get an error message. Okay, if you have done that, let's go to the next section, printing numbers. You can also show numbers using print. You just have to write the numbers without quotes. For example, print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would show the number 1 to 7 on the screen when you run the program. Note that unlike the strings that I explained earlier, I am not using the double quotes when I am giving the print command to the integers. Numbers and integers need not to be enclosed inside the double quotes while giving the print command. We can also use single quotes. So to represent strings, you can use double quotes or single quote. Sometimes you might want to show the value of the variable, which is like a box that stores information. You can do this by putting the variable name inside print. For example, name equals inside the double quote instructor Gunjan and print name. Here, name is like a box in which we can store anything we like, so we name it variable. So inside this box or variable called name, we are putting or assigning string called instructor Gunjan. Note again that as this is a string or a collection of words or alphabets, I am enclosing it inside the double quotes, or I can even enclose it inside single quote. If it was numbers, I would not have to enclose them inside the double quote or single quote. In the second command, I am asking print the name. So what does the name contain? It contains the value or string instructor Gunjan, so it will print instructor Gunjan. If you run this, Python will show instructor Gunjan because that's the value stored in the variable name. You can put words, numbers, and variables together in one print statement. Just separate them with commas. For example, age equals 37, print name colon name is colon is. This would show something like name instructor Gunjan is colon 37 because it combines the words and values of the variable. You can also do math and show the result using print. For example, suppose I have assigned 15 to variable x and 10 to variable y. Print inside the quotes, I write sum of x and y colon and I write x plus y followed by comma. So here first of all it will print the strings or words sum of x and y with colon as this is inside the colons. Then it will add x and y and then display the final value of x and y. This would show sum of x and y colon 25 because it adds the values of x and y together. You can use f strings by putting an f or a capital F in front of the string, then place the variables or expression you want to include inside the curly brackets within the string. For example, name equals Gunjan, age equals 37. If I print like F, hello, my name is, and inside curly brackets age years old, the output is hello, my name is Gunjan and I am 37 years old. F before the string indicates that it's a F string, which allows you to embed expression directly within the string. Inside the string, you see name and age enclosed in curly brackets. These are the placeholders where the values of variables name and age will be inserted when the string is formatted and printed. An F string is a feature introduced in Python that allows for formatted string literals. It's a concise and readable way to embed expressions inside strings directly. You can also perform calculations or include expressions within the F string. For example, I've assigned value 15 to variable x and 20 to variable y. If I give this command, printf, the sum of x and y is x plus y, the output is sum of 15 and 20 is 25. Great job! Now we will do some practices with print function together. I will explain you the answers too. Don't worry, you are already doing great. Although the code may seem confusing as we have just started, Python is a very simple language, and with time and by the end of this course, you will learn to code easily. So let's head to the practice session. Now that you have read much about print command, I want you to print these using the print command. First of all, I want you to print your name in the console. In the second question, I want you to print the following. I want you to assign your name and your age to certain variable, and I want you to print my name is your name and I'm your years old and I'm trying to become a certified healthcare data analyst. So this statement should be printed after assigning your name and your age to certain variable. In the third question, I want you to print this one. First of all, assign two numbers 60 and 40 to variables x and y respectively and print the following. If I add 60 and 40, the sum will be 100. Let's see how to solve the questions. The first task was to print your name in the console. To print your name in the console, simply use print command followed by your name enclosing double quotes. For example, print and inside the double quotes, your name. You can also use single quotes. This command will display your name in the console. So the second question was printing the following sentence with the name and age. Okay, I wanted you to print this statement. My name is, there will be your name and I'm your name, years old, and I'm trying to become a certified healthcare data analyst. To print the sentence with your name and age, use the print command with the F string. Replace your name and your age with your actual name and age. If name is assigned your name and age is assigned your age, print F and inside the colon, my name is name and I'm age years old and I'm trying to become a certified healthcare data analyst. So this is just an example. This command will display the sentence with your name and age in the console. Note that if I enclose everything inside the double quotes or single quotes, that will be printed. But to practice, I want you to assign the variable name and use those in strings with F string. You will learn the importance of doing this as the course progresses. The third exercise was to print the following sentence with the sum of two numbers. If I add 60 and 40, the sum will be 100. First of all, assign the values of 60 and 40 to variables x and y respectively. Then use the print command with the F string to display the sentence with the sum of two numbers. This command will calculate the sum of 60 and 40 and display the sentence with the result in the console. I hope you got this right. Next, we'll be starting with the input function, and I promise many other exciting things are in our way. Thank you so much for staying with me so far.